It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, this is a game they'll want. A win will give them the fourth best record in the NBA. That's a nice designation to have. Can we talk about Kawhi Leonard, fellas? One of the main pillars for his team. Obviously, great on defense. Is he somebody you can build the team around?
Well, he isn't flashy, but he's starting to put up elite numbers for sure.
Not that I'm a defense player, but I play with a lot of defense players. His defense is what pushes him to that superstar tier. This guy can work you at both ends. Still very young, not even close to his prime yet, Kenny.
Thanks for joining us as we go courtside now with Kevin Harlan for the call.
The Spurs play before the hometown crowd here live in San Antonio, Texas. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. It'll be the defending NBA champion Cleveland Cavaliers taking on San Antonio. They continue to spread the load, trying to compensate for the injured Pau Gasol.
Kevin, what a huge blow to this team. I mean, he's going to miss some of the playoffs and possibly all of them.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, the development of Kawhi Leonard and the addition of LaMarcus Aldridge have energized the vets on this team and extended the Spurs window. Tony Parker said, it definitely helps that Kawhi and LaMarcus are here and playing great. It makes me want to be here to help all the young guys. It's such a great family and such a great atmosphere that it makes you want to stay. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. The players who are part of that organization seem to want to stay in San Antonio. And both of these sides, Steve, with some fantastic forwards on the roster. I imagine we'll be seeing them go right at each other in this one.
You know, the forward position is interesting because you got to do a little banging. You got to defend. You got to score. I know all positions you do that.
Play out a little bit on the perimeter.
Yeah, you got to switch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of those positions you do a lot, but it ultimately comes down to who can control the paint with their physicality.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Thompson. Fires, high post. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And LeBron James last season moving into the top 4 all-time in playoff points. He might own number 1 when it's all said and done.
That's what happens when you're in the finals. Seems like every season. The playoffs is where you seal your legacy. Only fitting to see him high on this list. And remember, this is a guy whose best skill might be his passing.
And a player of LeBron's caliber is expected to be a leader. It's a role he's never shied away from, Steve, and certainly he has filled the bill.
Not at all. Coming out of high school, he's always been a leader. LeBron is someone who loves his teammates and wants to stay close to them. But at the end of the day, he's all about winning. He's not shy about telling his teammates what they have to do to get the W.
Aldridge misses. San Antonio on defense. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? That no doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to click.
They are just a powerhouse squad when their offense is rolling like that. It's scary how good they are when they are playing at that level. That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Parker passes to Green. Parker against Irving. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. They get it back, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
Second chance points can kill you. You must concentrate on the defensive glass.
Now here's Shumpert. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. LeBron, no luck.
That was a huge face-off at the rim. Two great competitors. Defense took it.
Aldridge, wide open, he fires. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Parker against Irving. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Wizards.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
They never let them get into any sort of comfort zone, and because of that, they were out of sorts all game long. You know, depending on the game situation, that kind of mistake can be deadly. Come on, you got to have awareness on the court.
To the inside, Parker with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Thompson, a screen on Parker. Irving kicks to LeBron. Back to Irving. Latrey off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Parker with it. He picked up 21 points in their last win against New York.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Now Shumpert following the three-point attempt by Tony Parker. And James gets it to go on the assist by Shumpert.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Leonard. Passes it to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Love grabs the board.
He's usually money for mid-range, but the defender got up in his shirt, took him out of rhythm.
And Shumpert kicks to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Irving. Feeds it to LeBron. Pulls up. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
He did a great job distributing the ball to his guys, too. He got everyone involved.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
You know, Kevin Love in Minnesota, he was the franchise player. He was the go-to guy, but he never made it to the playoffs. When he came to Cleveland, he came for one reason, to win it all.
That free throw good from Love. And when Love came to Cleveland to play with LeBron, he knew he'd have to sacrifice touches, Steve, just like Chris Bosh had to in Miami.
Yeah, you have to balance fitting in with showing what you can do. It's not easy, but the fact that Kevin Love is trying shows you what he's all about.
Now here's Parker. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Green dishes to Leonard. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
I think it very well could be. That might be the game-changing play that helps push them over the top.
Now here's Shumpert. Love kicks to Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Parker passes to Leonard. Parker outside. He feeds it to Green. Here's Aldridge. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving kicks to LeBron. Pass to Thompson. Shumpert against Green. Leonard with the steal. Outside, Green. Ball's knocked loose. There's the pass to Parker. Clock at 6. Dishes to Leonard. Launches a 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for him.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. There are a lot of great coaches known for their defensive prowess. And Steve, do you have your pick for the best defensive coaches in the NBA right now?
Greg Popovich does a nice job. Rick Carlisle comes to mind. These guys just does a nice job of being able to change their defensive philosophy throughout the course of the game. Doc Rivers also come to mind, being able to play with what he has, and he can change up on the fly.
Now here is Smith following the miss by Kyrie Irving.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ginobili gets a wide open look, knocks down the 3-ball. And now just a 2-point Cavalier lead. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. The screen from Thompson. To the paint. Down low, here's Smith. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Now Irving. Ginobili missing from long range. Love outside. On the wing, James. He's covered by Leonard. Smith for 3. Here's Thompson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
The Cavaliers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. Now you look at the star trio of LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love. Smitty, how do you think the Cavs have done as far as integrating the talents of those 3?
It's been a big challenge. Reason why all 3 of these guys are accustomed to having the basketball in their hands and getting a lot of touches. There's only one basketball, and it's not easy. It takes a lot of sacrifice, trust, and commitment.
Now here's Mills. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Irving. Love kicks to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. There's the dish to Irving. Smith on the wing. And he hammers that one down right in the face of David Lee.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Leonard following the score by Cleveland. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. The screen from Thompson. The feed now to Smith. Inside, stolen by Anderson. Now here's Mills, covered by Irving. Yep, it counts. Now it's just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
The fans have to love this. Not so much for coaching staffs who are dying to see a little bit of defense to start.
Love dishes to Irving. Love inside, working on Anderson. 4 on the clock. The shot by Thompson, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. The screen from Thompson. Love outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Anderson kicks to Ginobili. Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound San Antonio. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
That's what you hope to see every game. When it all comes together like that, it's really fun to watch.
Now Irving. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Thompson right side. Smith outside. Thompson passes to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 7.
He doesn't need much room. With a hand in his face, JR still drills it.
Ginobili outside. Jacks up a 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. James outside. Smith dishes to Thompson. Down low, Lee with the steal. Got a piece of it, stolen by Thompson. Smith for 3. They grabbed their own miss, and the call will be against David Lee. That is his first foul of the game. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Josh Richardson comes in for James, and it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Kicks it to Richardson. He dishes it to Johnson. Banked in off the glass.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
You gotta be physical. Push him off the block. Get him off the spot.
Now here's Anderson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now Simmons. Shot clock at 5, and J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ginobili kicks to Simmons. To the right side. And taken away by Johnson. From deep. No good on that last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker ranks among the league's best point guards.
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate. And Tony is very often not even in the conversation when people talk about top 10 guards and that sort of thing, which has always amazed me. All you hear is all the other names, whoever the new young guard is. And there's a lot of great ones. But to leave his name out seems ridiculous to me.
Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is, as usual. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
You have no idea how huge that is for a player. Is Tony Parker a great all-star, champion, future Hall of Famer? Absolutely. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I don't think even Tony would tell you that. So kudos to Pop.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Volanos. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
They clearly have the size advantage, and they're sending a lot of big bodies to the paint on both sides of the floor.
Anderson is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Simmons. Then it's David Lee. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Richardson. 8 points his last outing. And Love throws it down.
The plus wingspan of Love on full display right there.
Spurs trail by 7.
I hope people don't forget about Kevin Love's elite numbers back in the days. Crazy numbers. 1 year he averaged 26 and 13 rebounds for the Timberwolves.
Here is Parker. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He kicks to Simmons. Clock at 4. Here's Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. And for Kevin Love, do you think, Steve, we'll see him get back to those crazy numbers he put up with Minnesota?
You know, I don't think so. The reason why he's playing on his team where he has so many other guys that can do everything. Back in Minnesota, he had to do it all. I think for Kevin Love right now, it's about winning and being productive.
Now, here's Parker. From 20 feet out, after 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And when Parker first came into the league, he didn't have that jumper. He's put a ton of time into making it a dangerous weapon in his offensive arsenal.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kawhi Leonard is a low-key superstar. He doesn't have 5 words to say to anybody. He said recently, "I'm not one of the guys in it for the fame. I'm here so I can take care of my family, take care of myself. I love the game of basketball, and as long as I can keep playing and try to get some more championships with the organization, I'll be happy." And that makes him a perfect fit with this franchise, Kevin.
All about the game, D.A. Thanks. Now here's Parker. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Johnson outside. Jefferson kicks to Johnson. And another miss by Cleveland. Spurs trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Johnson against Parker. And a wide open look for Simmons. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Johnson, the pass to Jefferson. Back to Johnson. It's Richardson on the wing. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Parker dishes to Anderson. Pass to Aldridge. Parker outside. Feeds it to Lee. Takes the 13-footer. Hits the front of the rim and out. Cleveland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Johnson outside. And here's Richardson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. Parker with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Anderson kicks to Aldridge. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Richardson. Outside Jefferson. Stolen by Anderson. To the middle. Parker's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And Love has it in the corner. And Fry kicks to Jefferson. Back to Fry. Shot to end this cold run, and it's good on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
The length and athleticism of Fry showing up inside.
Parker kicks to Lee.
Come to me.
Parker with it. He feeds it to Aldridge. Pulls up on the wing, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Johnson, the pass to Jefferson. Johnson outside. Back to Jefferson. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Lee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the Spurs organization, really the gold standard in the NBA. Greg, they just keep winning.
You have to be impressed with how they've acquired young star talent to kind of carry on that tradition. Usually when teams have their stars retired, they go through that rebuild phase. The Spurs only revamp and reload.
The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Love outside. It's deflected. Stolen by Anderson. To the paint. Here's Aldridge.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
A lot of great shooters in the league with that high rainbow arc. The studies show it helps you get more of the rim to shoot at than coming in from an angle. Steve, you were learning to shoot, of course, at one time in your career. Was getting a high arc on your shot something you were taught?
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, though, Kevin, some guys have too much of a high arc, and I think it hurts them. I think you got to get the right balance. You got to stay in the gym, watch video, and get a chance to just get a good rhythm. Because on some shots closer in, you don't want to shoot it that high. You just got to get a measurement on where you're at on the floor at all times.
Interesting, too. There are very few guys whose jump shot all look alike. They're all different in some ways. Do you think?
It is. I think guys do get in trouble if you don't have enough arc, but I think some guys have higher, some guys have it right in the middle. It depends on the shot and where you're taking it from.
And the quickness of the release, yes. And there's so much built into this. Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
I just love the combination of J.R. Smith and Shumpert. Offense, defense, both can score a little bit, both get out and sit out on the defensive end. Just a fantastic combination.
Otto Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-6 run. Leonard sets a screen for Ginobili. 11 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Ginobili's got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio. Cavaliers shooting about 42% so far. And if you could combine the strengths of J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert, you'd have one heck of a player.
Yeah, you have a player that's athletic and shoot the 3, drive the basketball. The 2 play off each other well. Either way, they're both very good NBA players. The defense totally blew it. They left him way too wide open, and he dropped that one with ease.
Smith against Green. Pass to Ginobili. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by Ginobili.
I am wondering what can he do to get it cranked up. Nothing from long range this quarter after hitting 1 in the first.
For 3, Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trail by 4. Now here's Mills. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. From the baseline. And another basket for San Antonio.
That's a superb bounce pass to get his teammate a good look.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. The screen from Thompson. Mills with the steal. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. And he lays it up and in. Mills has got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Why waste all that energy? No one was going to catch him.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 28-point game against Washington.
He really made a concerted effort to help in the rebounding department. He made his presence felt on the boards. Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the seventh. Now Mills. And there's the pass to Leonard. And that one is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Well, going into the 2011 draft, the Spurs said it was a tough decision to trade away George Hill in exchange for the pick that became Kawhi Leonard. No remorse on that one now, though. Once again, the Spurs struck gold as Kawhi has developed into a true superstar.
Now here's Thompson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith dishes to Thompson. 13 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good. And with Kawhi Leonard, who was high school Mr. California basketball, interesting to look, Greg, at all the things he's done. Looking back and realize he was only lightly recruited coming out of high school.
Yeah, and he committed early to San Diego State and stuck with them once the bigger schools came calling. The ankles were an issue. I think that might have caused his draft stock to fall a bit in 2011. Only ended up going 15th in that draft, but in hindsight, probably the best player from that class.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by San Antonio. And James gets it to go on the assist by Smith. James has got 4 this quarter.
And there's that signature burst. LeBron able to finish with a hand in his face.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. This is to Dedmon. And Mills kicks to Dedmon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, big man rocking the rim. Good aggressive finish right there.
And usually he leaves those to his teammates.
Well, he saw an opportunity to slam it down, and he seized it.
And Cleveland making a change here. Irving's checked in. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. And here is LeBron. He's got 10. Thompson outside. Outside Irving. There's the triple. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Absolutely fearless. Kyrie, you have to do more than just get a hand in his face.
And Mills kicks to Ginobili. The dish to Dedmon. From about 19 feet. And another basket for San Antonio.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
The screen from Thompson. Outside Irving. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Mills with it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Get there.
Green, the screen. Here's Leonard. LeBron with the block.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Irving for 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
To come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
First half in the books. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome back as we break down all the action. It was all about Cleveland as the game got going. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few stops and some quality offensive possessions. Looking at the scoring breakdown, they ended up going wire to wire in the first quarter, never once giving up their lead. Heading into the second quarter, the wheels started to fall off the cart as they were outscored by a healthy margin, but were still able to limp into halftime nursing a 1-point lead. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, it's always a little bit of a challenge playing on the road, but they came in mentally prepared and physically prepared. The energy in the arena was fierce, but they didn't cave in.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the three. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, Bob for three. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
A grand view of the well-attended Alamo on a beautiful night as we welcome you back to San Antonio. It is definitely worth the visit. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Just fundamentally sound basketball. That's what you want out of your offense of each and every game.
San Antonio trailing here. And the Cavs, obviously one of the most talented teams in the NBA. It's taken time for them to learn how to play together, though.
Yeah, you talk about having a big three and guys have never been around each other, and some young guys when you start talking about Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving. Synergy, chemistry, that's all they needed. They have it now.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. And it's Irving at point guard.
A shot he knows he needs to make when the defense sags off him. Still a little inconsistent from out there.
Here's Aldridge. Parker outside. Inside, Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists in the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now here's LeBron. It's a 1-point game. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Shumpert. That's tipped. Deflects the pass. Here's Parker. And it falls over the rim and in. And now a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
LeBron passes to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Lock at 6. For 3, Love. He can't get it to go. Aldridge with some nice D. Spurs leading by 3. Leonard on the wing, covered by LeBron. Aldridge kicks to Dedmon. Parker against Irving. And Tony Parker again. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
James kicks to Shumpert. It's It's a pick by Love. Back to James. Now the feed to Shumpert. Irving for three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
That was their 4th attempt of this half. They finally got one to go down.
Irving against Parker. Over in the corner, Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Green's got the lead, back up to 5 now for San Antonio. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we know Greg Popovich uses a lot of different tools to motivate his players. Sometimes it's the things he doesn't say that works best. Popovich said, sometimes in timeouts, I'll say, I've got nothing for you. We just turned it over 6 times. Everybody's holding the ball. What do you want me to do? Figure it out. Now get up and walk away, because it's true. It's on them. Kevin?
Thanks, D8. That accountability goes a long way. And the Spurs making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Shumpert. Parker dishes to Simmons. Moving against Parker. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Johnson gets the bucket.
The vision of Love, the willingness to make the extra pass, just more reasons why he's so dangerous in this offense.
Now here's Parker. He's got 6. Kicks to Dedmon. Outside Leonard. They set the pick. He dishes it to Aldridge. Pass to Dedmon. And Parker, here we go. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Lee's checked in for the Spurs. Anderson comes in for Leonard. Cleveland also making some changes. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And it's Richardson in for Irving. Richardson outside for Jefferson. And another miss by Cleveland. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And here's Simmons for 3. But they recover it. Lee makes it off the glass. Lee's got his second basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Johnson, the pass to Jefferson. He kicks it to Love. On the wing, Johnson, covered by Parker. Right side, Jefferson. Feeds it to Frye. Stolen by Anderson. Inside. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 assists tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
It's a pick by Love. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Parker. He has 6. Passes to Lee. It's blocked. Johnson outside. In the corner, it's Richardson. To the inside. And Frye kicks to Richardson. Richardson missing again. San Antonio leading by 4.
Channing Frye is one of those 7-footers that you say needs to get down in the paint, rebound. No, he's totally different. He's like a guard. He stands around the 3-point line, floats around, waiting to knock down a catch-and-shoot 3.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now here's Parker. Lee outside. Aldridge a screen. Lee kicks to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Aldridge. It's hauled in by Fry. And Channing Frye, one of those players who show up very well at the advanced analytics, the advanced measures of the game, the statistics. He makes winning plays.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he knows how to play a big man that's basically a stretch 5, but also can rebound and make those key plays when you need him.
Now, here's Parker. Left side, Anderson. He feeds it to Lee. And he can't bank that one in. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Now Richardson out left to the wing. Jefferson dishes to Richardson. But he recovers it with the second effort. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Look, he's doing everything he can to get out of this funk. It's just been a rough quarter shooting the basketball.
And Smitty, you were just starting in the league when NBA basketball games were becoming what they are today in the 90s. The popularity of the game has just increased so substantially. Was it strange to see yourself being portrayed in video games as we see now? And how did you react to it?
You know, very humbling, Kevin, to get a chance to see yourself, your name being called in the video game. But what I did like, Kevin, I was so skinny. The video game had me looking buff with muscles and everything. So I like that.
You look pretty good right now.
Yeah, that's because you're my friend.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Ano Ginobili, he's checked in for Simmons, and it's Mills in for Tony Parker. The Spurs shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And Cavs coach Tyronn Lue, very detail-minded, but more than anything, Steve, he's tried to change the spirits around this Cavaliers team.
He wants the players to enjoy it, to savor the moment. He's not afraid to get on his players, but he knows that if they're having fun and getting after it, the talent on this team will do the rest.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Ginobili. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about the hands on display there around the basket? I mean, he does not let those opportunities slip away, and that allows the lead to grow.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line? And the continuity for the Spurs, really, it's pretty amazing. I mean, that trio of Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan, the most successful trio in the history of the NBA.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And for the Spurs, their star players have all taken Les Gregg in free agency in order to stay in San Antonio.
Yes, earning bigger markets and bigger paychecks. It's a family atmosphere in the Spurs organization. It's rare to see a single player start and finish his career with one team, much less 3 teammates.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Ginobili against Richardson. Back to Aldridge. The inside, guarded by Fry. This one for 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Cavaliers, number 1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end, and you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Johnson, the pass to Fry. Johnson outside. Pass to Smith. Back to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And that's now 7 points for Johnson.
Usually on the finishing end of plays, JR this time playing the role of facilitator.
Lee dishes to Mills. Outside, Ginobili. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
He got the ball inside, realized right away he had a mismatch, and took him right to school.
Spurs making a switch here. Green's checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. The Spurs have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now here's Richardson. In the corner, Smith with it. Now the pass to Thompson. Dishes it to Richardson. Here's Love. Cleveland the rebound. Johnson outside. It's a pick by Love. Johnson kicks to Love. Stolen by Anderson. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Anderson with the ball. Looking for Ginobili. He gets it there. And too long on the shot. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Smith kicks to Love. And Love throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. The dish to Lee. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
Here's Lee. The Cavaliers making the shot. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
Now here's Mills. Ginobili, that's for 2.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Smith kicks to Johnson. Back to Smith. It's a pick by Love. Smith against Green. Green with the block. Here's Anderson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Anderson's got 10.
You gotta love when you can get looks this close to the basket.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
That has to be the plan. Let's see if they recognize it.
Richardson kicks to Johnson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. For 3, Smith. Again, the miss by Smith. Spurs leading by 6. And here is Ginobili. 10 points for him. Screen by Lee. Ginobili the pass to Mills. This one for 3. Off on that one. And we've reached the end of the third. It's San Antonio. They're up by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
This game is a big boy game. Physicality, toughness with the ball, and transition D is equally important. Love it. You know what you got to do.
We have to love Greg Popovich. Starts off by challenging his guys and then gives them encouragement.
Yeah, and that's what the great coaches do. I mean, they know when to push and when to pull, how to keep guys motivated.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for San Antonio. Mills and Manu at the guards. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Green, and it's Dedmon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Ginobili, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Leonard sets a screen for Ginobili. The feed to Mills. 5 to shoot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Spurs lead by 6.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
On the wing, James. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Smith. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Some changes here for the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills.
J.R. Smith, an all-out gunner. Never saw a shot he didn't like, but you know what? It works for him.
Now here's Parker. Kicks to Dedmon. Fade away. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
The mid-range jump shot, he's so comfortable. He's got such a great feel from that distance.
Here's Irving. With some arc. And it's good on the way in. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Leonard. He dishes it to Aldridge. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Kyrie Irving, one of the most talented scorers, certainly, Smitty, in the NBA, but he feels the pressure, I think, to try to tighten the screws in his game defensively.
You don't get many nights off defensively at the point guard position in today's NBA. That position is very deep. No excuses, though. To be great, you've got to get it done at both ends.
And the first one drops.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so he hits both.
He just can't miss from the line right now. He is the guy you want taking those shots.
Parker dishes to Green. Parker outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. He kicks it to Aldridge. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They caught the D in a rough spot and took advantage of him there. It's so hard to slow down the Cavs offensively. Reason why is they spread you out with a lot of shooters, and then they have that guy, LeBron James, who breaks you down, get in the paint, and once you collapse, he kicks it out or he can score the basketball.
Now, here is Irving. Kicks it out to James. From deep. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Green, the pass to Parker. Aldridge against James. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And the Cavs with inside-out scoring ability, Steve. You can't just play them for the drive or the outside shot.
Yeah, they're well-rounded. They have shooters, they have penetrators, they have post-up guys, and LeBron is really the one who brings it all together with his playmaking ability.
Now here's Parker. Leonard with a screen on Irving. Nobody near Parker. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Cavaliers trail by 6. James outside. Thompson sets the pick for James. Out to Shumpert. In the corner, Smith with it. 5 on the clock. LeBron against Aldridge. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Yeah, you've got to avoid those kinds of turnovers.
Spurs leading by 6. Parker with it. Feeds to Dedmon. Outside Leonard. Pass to Aldridge. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Jefferson's checked in for Smith.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And stolen by Aldridge. And Leonard has it in the corner. They get a hand on it. Here's Green. Here's Dedmon. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Irving. LeBron outside. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Drains the jumper to finish the break. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Here's LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Driving with that kind of speed and power, LeBron bulldozes his way through contact. He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Here's Irving. James outside. Down low. Jefferson kicks to Thompson. And they pick up 2.
Sometimes you get tunnel vision being that close inside, but he saw the entire court and threw it out to an open teammate.
He feeds it to LeBron. Now here's Parker. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Parker. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Aldridge. Another one falls for San Antonio. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Now Irving. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Leonard. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Fires from deep. Another miss by Irving. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Leonard dishes to Parker. There's the pick. Back to Leonard. Aldridge a screen. 5 to shoot. Shoots off the step back. Second shot opportunity. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Spurs, Dwayne Dedmon. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And here is James. Jefferson with the 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Aldridge a screen. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Wide open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 21 points for Aldridge.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
LeBron passes to Thompson. It's Jefferson outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
Parker with it. On the wing, Green. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Hey, let's see if this turns into a long-range shootout.
Here's James, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, they're still behind in this game, but not because of his shooting. He's been lights out. Kyrie Irving, former #1 overall draft pick, rookie of the year, multiple all-star games, gold medalist. He has his own signature shoe, and yet I think he still has room to even get better.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Now here's Leonard. Back to Aldridge. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. The shot comes out. The Cavaliers trail by 10, and there's the call on James. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Irving against Parker. Dishes it to Leonard. Puts up a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Timeout.
Parker's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Kyrie Irving says he'd like to take on more of a leadership role that can be tricky sometimes when you're a guy playing with the superstar like LeBron James.
Yes, because he's obviously one of those leaders that he's been in place as a leader, one of the best players. But I think Kyrie Irving is trying to learn from LeBron and take more of a leadership role. You can do that. You can have two leaders on a team.
And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. And Aldridge slams it in.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
I love to see them push it like that because the reason why, he's a deadly finisher in the transition game.
Now here's James. Knocked loose. Thompson dishes to LeBron. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
San Antonio leading by 15. Here's Parker. From 12 feet out. That one misses. Good D by Irving. On the wing, James. He's covered by Leonard. Shumpert. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Parker outside. And there's the pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. AT that time from James.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
That will be in his head. The next time he comes down the lane, he'll have thoughts about that one.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Green kicks to Parker. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Leonard. Here's the dish to Aldridge. Puts up a three. Edmond passes it to Parker. And another shot. And he sinks the layup.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for San Antonio.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost him, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Anderson.
I love what he did defensively. He was a ball of energy, and he left it all out there. His steals and his effort really sparked them. It's impossible not to step up your game when you've got a teammate working as hard as he was.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
The rebounding leader in 2011, it's a big part of Kevin Love's game.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Anderson outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
LaMarcus, a stat-filling performance for you individually, and the team was in sync. How did that happen?
We played defense, so I thought in the second half, our defense was, a whole lot better. I thought, I played well up there too, so, I just went to work tonight.
Well, LaMarcus, congratulations on a fine performance. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we have a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting, going 3 for 3 to start the third quarter.
I'm floored by how well he shot the ball. He was unstoppable. I don't mean just the points. The ability to create opportunities for himself and then deliver, now that's a superstar effort.
Oh my, you talk about a bench player having an impact? That's as big as it gets. And the crowd was loving it. Look at them, they're still here. Ernie, the game's over and they're jumping around, taking selfies, trying to get their followers up. Oh my, this came out of nowhere. Who is this guy?
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.